Good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to our channel. How's everyone doing? Today is Obodo Farm Super Sunday. According to our brother Bio, we are having a Super Sunday today, so we're having back-to-back discussions on this platform. Thank you everyone for being here. Please give us a thumbs up. As we get into the program, give us a thumbs up. We are here to talk about Two-Face and Annie Idibia. And I'm also going to touch on Mary Njoku. So this week we saw this long apology. I don't know if it's to call it an apology or is a shout out. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me what it was because I don't understand what it was, but it was just something that Two-Face put out there on social media. And I'm going to read it to you, right? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. Those of you that were here earlier on, Tina, yeah, I see you again. Thank you. Cynthia, I see you again. Thank you, Ify. Yeah, welcome back. Super Sunday. Yeah, today is Obodo Farm Super Sunday. Oh, my people, we are here to talk about Two-Face apology. So people have been saying that Two-Face is apologizing to Annie Dibia because he's allegedly gotten another woman pregnant yet again. Okay. And we all know that Two-Face is like Davido, father of many nations. They are from the kindred of Abraham, who is the father of many nations. So this week, Two-Face took to his Instagram and said, last, let me read it to you. He said, last, this is not a stunt, right? Okay, let me put it here so you can see. Because me, I don't know what he was apologizing for. A lot of people are saying that he don't give another woman belle, and that is why he's coming to apologize. Okay? But he has now come out to debunk, or his publicist. His publicist has come out to debunk that news, that it is fake news. But let's get into it. Okay? Let us analyze what this is all about. Thank you, Being Paid, for being here. John, you don't land again. Thank you, Jare. God bless you. Tega, welcome. You're here for Ify. Yeah, okay. Thank you. So Two-Face now come right say this is not a stunt. He say last, this is not a stunt. I'm sorry for all the embarrassment I've caused my wife, my kids, my mother and all our families, and my management team. I'm not looking for sympathy, but I'm not trying to make myself look good. This is no reverse psychologist BS. I simply just don't want to be the one that always apologize, right? So he said he doesn't want to be an apologist that is always apologizing for things. And he went on to say, I've been a shitty father and a shitty husband and a shitty baby daddy. Hey, all this plenty shitty, all this plenty title, the title plenty, oh, Mary Jo says he's apologizing in advance. Okay. Ha. Because me, I don't know what he was apologizing for. Now that he's saying that he never give another woman belly, what is he apologizing for? So Two-Face, Baba, and we love him dearly. Apparently, he's a great human being. He's very kind-hearted. He's very humble and an amazing human being. But according to him, in his own words, he said he's a shitty father, he's a shitty husband, and a shitty baby daddy. So if somebody say they are shitty, we'll take it from them. Okay? We're not going to second guess them. We will believe them. We will believe them, oh. I know. Philip, not be smarting, no. Today is Super Sunday. That's why I'm live today. At this time. When somebody tells you this is who I am, who am I not to believe you? Eh? He said, I have no excuses. I just want to do right by my wife, my kids, and their moms, and my mom, and all families, and my manager and friends. I beg you all to please just face me. He said, I beg you all to please just face me and cancel me anyhow. I've been a star for so long that my bulletproof vest is worn out. Oh, okay. I'm just quitting. I'm not quitting, and I'm not feeling like deleting myself or giving up. I just want to go back to my default setting and denounce my role model status and make up lost time with my kids and to give you our music that will make you remember and understand why they call me to Baba. Grateful. Hashtag grateful. So this post he posted during the week, this week just going, and he's saying that he's saying he's not a role model. You people should stop looking at him as a role model. Don't call me a role model, right? I'm not a role model for anybody. Eh? Kai said shampoo, conditioner, wash and set of apology, type of apology. Everyone they apologize. Let me apologize to Ukraine too. Lobaton. Which one can concern Ukraine for this matter now? Shineke. So the default setting, somebody is asking, Flaky More is asking, what's the default setting? The default setting is that he's not a celebrity. He's just a man who has made a lot of mistakes. And he's good at his craft, which is being a musician. So his default setting is producing music. He's not good at being a father, a baby daddy, or a husband. He doesn't want to be a celebrity. He doesn't want to be a role model. He doesn't want to be any of that. So anyway, when people saw this, everybody, now on social media, now to Baba now, comedians have made jokes for years about this man, fathering children up and down. They've written songs about him. So when it comes to Tubaba, he's the father of nations. Everybody knows. I think the joke is kind of old now and tired, but people will still refer to him. But I mean, looking back now, I don't think he's even the one that has more children now. All of them are having children right, left, and center. Shebi, OBO just came out now to finally claim the baby that he denied the last time that he didn't father another child. Remember when he was dating Choma, and there was news that he got someone pregnant. Now he's come out with the baby, another son. So I think, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because of their career as musician. Maybe it's because of the celebrity status. Maybe it's the women that they don't just throw themselves at them, and they don't have the discipline or self control to say no. You understand? Exactly. Not be person be Franklin. Stephanie, I beg, no make me laugh. You be Franklin. He's in his 30s and he has like 3 or 4 baby mamas. So I mean, I don't know. But it was interesting that we're discussing this yesterday, and what we're basically saying, uh what we're saying, Ajibala said that his default setting is producing music and babies. His setting is to produce babies and produce good music. We like him like that. Oh my god. What a lot of people were saying is that, it's not the fact that he's just fathering, he's been a baby daddy and constantly steps out and, humiliates his wives, disrespects her, and he keeps cheating non-stop. Okay? Because don't forget that it's within this marriage that he's fathered 3 children with what's her name? Is he Peju, or what's her name? The other baby mama in America. Mhm. And another woman as well. He has 2 baby mamas. So a lot of people keep saying that he's gotten another woman pregnant, and she's a banker. Okay. And this person who didn't want any of this, they are tired of all this plenty story about Tubaba. I don't think they are feeling Tubaba anymore. They are like, Tubaba, enough of this nonsense. And they posted this on Twitter, and the person's name is Miss Last Laugh, and she said, women should please pity Ini Idibia. This is quite funny, guys. He said, no, pity Annie. Mokuna even just pity the woman. Say, okay. We don't say Tubaba no fit stop. He lacks self-control. He like women. Pero, thank you, Pero. That's the baby mama with 3 children for him. And so this person is now saying, he say, women, I beg, Mona pity Annie Idibia. Stop sleeping with Two-Face. Eh? Like this woman is really suffering and going through so much. You people should help this woman. You should help her by staying away from her man or the man. Maybe if all women in the whole wide world, do not only in Nigeria, in America, in the UK, if all women, perhaps there's one juju or one enchantment that will make all women finally decide that they will no longer sleep with other people's husband, yeah, and they shun him, then he'll finally go and sit his ass at home, right? That if he walks up to you, just shout, "Go home, Olori Buruku." Oh my God! They say if to Baba come into the morning, they tell and say, "Go home, Olori Buruku." Rada, rede, Fimile, go and meet your wife. And by the time he hear this 20 times, he will retire. I beg, oh, women. Oh my God. I beg. Pathetic and funny. Big Bay saying is quite pathetic and funny to me. I beg. I don't feel laugh. My side they pay me. All the 5G I did yesterday, I've not recovered. I'm still in recovery mood. So I'm struggling here with this laugh where they laugh. So they made my side they pay me. Incidentally, I went to barbecue yesterday and we are talking about this. And women felt like, okay, make we not even talk about the fact that Annie, this woman literally is just keeping up appearances and holding up her face for social media. Her self-esteem is on the floor. She has no self-esteem already, And okay, let's say the school of thoughts regarding these two Baba matter is divided. Some women feel like she's an enabler. Okay, that women like Annie are enabling men, okay, because they have no backbone and they would not leave. Irrespective of the way they are treated, they will remain in that situation. Other women feel like, what do you want her to do? Mhm. What exactly do you want Annie Dibia to do? She's accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle. If she leaves, how is she going to fend for herself? She hasn't made that much money that she can sustain the lifestyle. This is Nigeria. Marriage is a status in Nigeria. If you don't marry, it will be like say you commit crime. What exactly do people want her to do? So she's just like every other woman out there in Nigeria who is going through, this a similar situation like this, whereby they are married to somebody who have a community bola, and the community bola does not stay in one place. So the event I went yesterday, we started talking about it with some ladies there, and people were like, even if it's not for the fact that Two-Face is philandering and it appears like he has not stopped, okay, what about the danger of him bringing to Annie some very, very serious STDs? What about that? Because for a lot of all these philanderers, someone like Tubaba, when they like to get down with any woman where you see, they know they use protection. And that is why he's always fathering children up and down. Mhm. Children right, left, and center. Now, so most of all these musicians, this is what they do. Unfortunately, it's a lifestyle. And a lot of our sisters don't mind. They don't. Even if they are suffering in silence, they will endure it because of the lifestyle, right? Nina says, I think Ini feels her image is wrapped around Two-Face. I mean, she introduced herself as I'm Annie, Two-Face's wife. So her image is nothing without Two-Face. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, unfortunately, it's quite sad. Antonia said, my own is, what are they teaching their children, especially the girl child? Very, very good question. And Miss P said, Annie, I hope you shine your eyes because this man will never change. That is so true. I actually agree with you 100%. Okay. I don't know if the news about him having another, making another woman pregnant is true, because his management team has come out to debunk it. I'll read it to you in a minute what they said. But from experience, men like Tubaba don't change. This is his lifestyle. This is who he is. He likes women. He doesn't hide it. And he likes variety of women. He will never be faithful. This is who he is. I think Annie has come to accept it. Yeah, I think she's come to accept it. And Miss P goes on to say her Stockholm syndrome should be studied as part of couples counseling. Now, it's sad, you know. It's kind of sad at the same time, Miss P. You know, I feel a bit sorry for her. Like she's like stuck. I will say she's stuck. And Fleckmore said to Annie, it's all about public validation and her marriage. Two-Face can't change. He's a grown adult that is set in his ways. Annie can't change that. Absolutely. He cannot. Nobody can change him. And for the record, Two-Face is an Idoma man. He's from Benue State. And Benue men, not all of them, but majority have a reputation for being philanderers. I mean, there is a culture where he comes from where men entertain their friends with their wives. So, unfortunately, this is a lifestyle that is well known to, you know, his kingdom. Yeah, yeah. Benue men, they like women. They be like Urobo men. Obviously, it's not everybody, but we see it happen all the time. Okay, so that is the news out there in the gossip vine. Yeah, but Two-Face now came out to debunk. He said, and this is what he said through his management team, that the news about Two-Face pregnant, having a baby mama again, or getting another woman pregnant is fake news. And this is from Efe or Morogbe. This is what they wrote. They said it is understandable for fans, friends, and concerned members of the public to get curious and seek to know why Two-Face, that's the official Tubaba, posted an apology to his wife, Annie Dibia, family and management a few days ago. But they would say, we would like to put it on record that why is exactly what was explicitly spelled out in the same post. And what did he say in the same post? He said that he's a shitty father, shitty mother, shitty daddy, and baby father. That is not a good father. He's not a good baby daddy. He's not a good. That is what he said, isn't it? So that's what it was spelled out in that apology. But I mean, people are wondering, where did he come out from? How can you just start apology? I mean, if you want to apologize to wife, you live in the same house. Why do you need to come to social media to do it? If you haven't done anything that deserves public apology. So that's another thing to think about, right? And they said that the pressure of almost a quarter of a century of superstardom and a wish to focus on making music without the burden of high expectation of a role model. So he doesn't want the stardom. He just wants to make music. That's what his management are saying. That Two-Face didn't ask for this stardom. He doesn't want to be a star. He doesn't want to be a role model. There is a burden on him. Chengbo, can you hear that? That the expectation of a role model and the burden of being a role model is, he doesn't want it. And that the report of him getting another woman pregnant is totally false and malicious. And they are urging all well-meaning media platforms and members of the public to completely disregard this. It is fake news, they said. Right. So that many will recall that this fictitious banker characters has been a repeated, they sang this song many times. Repeatedly, people have been getting this news out there for years that Two Baba got a banker pregnant every 2 or 3 years since 2014. That there's no truth in it. There's no out of truth in this allegation. Eh? So they are saying Lori Iro, but a lot of people are saying Two Face has done something. Why is he apologizing in public? I saw a comment just now that I want to read that. I like this care. Care is saying, no, not this one. You said something else there. This one. Care said, why is the management the one giving the explanation? But the apology was by Tubaba. I mean, that's interesting, isn't it? So, is it so that in future he can say, "Na management talk more"? I like that. That's a very smart one. I actually like that thinking. It makes sense. He will say like that American musician, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Not be me talk more. Now my management talk I don't control what my management is saying. So Moguna no hold me responsible. So that is the news that's been on social media for days now, that Tubaba may be responsible for another pregnancy. I'm wondering, the cost of raising children is so expensive. How can people afford to have so many children? He already has like 6 children or 7 children. Really? Another one? Well, allegedly. It's all allegedly, but the good thing about pregnancy, they hide. Mhm. They hide. Sooner or later, woman wey get belle, e go born. Sit down and look, na dog name. We dey here, we dey watch, we dey listen. If na true, say e don give another person belle, na here we go still dey. When Annie go start again, dey shout, say, I can't take it anymore. I'm tired. I can't take it anymore. You go dey shout. Na this same social media, you go still run call. And guess what? Social media never forget. Internet no dey forget. And online in-laws, what is their work? What are they doing with their life but to sit down and remind you of what you did last year, 2 years ago? Antonia said, the moment you decide to be famous, stardom comes automatically with it, whether you like it or not. If you wanted to just make music, you should have just done it as a hobby on the low. I agree with that, to be honest, whether you like it or not, because to whom much is given, much is expected. You can't choose some aspect of the life. You can't say, oh, I just want to make music. I don't want to be a role model. I don't want to be anybody's kinikon. No, you can't choose. You can't pick and choose. You are enjoying the fame. You are enjoying the money that comes with your stardom. You can't choose that you just want to make money, make music, make money, and then you don't expect people to expect some kind of accountability from you. No, 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 no. It doesn't work like that, bro. No. Once you've chosen the lifestyle, you are a star, then people will hold you accountable. All right? They will hold you accountable. So we are waiting. Temiti, you say you are waiting for this lover on this one. Oh, fingers crossed. This lover go tell us later. If not true or false, another woman don't carry belly. I mean, let's just say that, okay, this is what he enjoys doing, or whenever he goes on tours or shows or whatever, and he's not going with him, all the groupies are always there. They like to go on the shows, and they always like to go and meet them in the back room to introduce themselves. To be honest, women do throw themselves at these celebrities a lot. Okay? They do. It takes a lot of discipline and, I don't know, some serious control. Because let's be honest, I'm not exonerating and I'm not making excuses for him, but women self know they let all these boys rest. That's the truth. They know they let them rest. Okay, look at someone like Davido now. The average slave queen out there now, what you want to do? You don't want one picking for the video. One picking for the video, your future is secured. So you see them hustling. They are hustling to get into the concert. They're hustling to get to the room, the back room, the hotel room, the after party and everything, always throwing themselves at them. And they will always target them to get pregnant because to them, this is a meal ticket. And they deliberately do it. They do it. So it's not an easy thing. But I mean, the point about the whole apology is that a lot of people are asking questions that why are you apologizing in public if you haven't done anything? Like your management is saying now that you didn't do anything. And Two-Face is saying, please, you push him, don't make me a role model. I'm tired of this stardom. I don't want to be your role model. I just want to make music. But then again, I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see whether it's true or not. We are here. Nina says, Two-Face no get family safe. Where is his mother? Man, this is embarrassing. The mom, father, parent figure need to talk some sense into him. The embarrassment is too much. He's a married man. As a parent, when your children are grown, what can you do? I won't put this on his family or his mother or his parents. No, that's too much to put on a parent. What is his mother going to do? They can talk to him, but they cannot control his bola. Is his mother going to tie his bola and remove it and put it in a jar and give it to him only when he's going to be with Annie? No, there's nothing the mother can do. You can only advise him. But he's a grown-ass man. He will make his own decisions and do whatever he likes. If he doesn't have self-control and he's swinging his bola right, left, and center and sleeping with anybody that comes his way, then what can his mother do? There's nothing she can do. She can only advise him, but he may choose to take it or not. Sometimes when they start performing like that, they're high, they've taken, they've drank, and they are in the mood, they are in their feelings and everything. Before you know, yeah, they won't say no. They will not say no. He's a married man. Yes, he's a married man. But obviously, from everything we know about him, he's not that kind of married man that thinks that he should remain within his marriage. That, Nina, they should go and tie his bola in a jar. They should remove it and put it in a jar and cover it. And he should go and devise a way to put it in a jar. So when you need it, you bring it out of the cupboard and dust it and put it back on. When he's going out, he say, I have a show, honey. I'm going to California. You just say, Benny, come here. Simobi. They just say, okay, bring the instruments. Just detach them. Put her inside jar, lock and say, okay, hold that ball. Ìpàdé wa bí oyin o. We'll see. Enjoy yourself. Then you will just be lounging in your living room or wherever, enjoying your life, knowing that he can't do jack. that would be great if it was possible, my people. I beg, no make me laugh. Timothy said that just see fine boy groovy for BB Ninja. All the girls they fight for him. Talk of a famous star. That is the point I was trying to make. Timothy, I don't know how you have time to watch Big Brother Nigeria. How do you have time to watch Big BBM? Anyway, that's the point I was trying to make, that these ladies too, they don't help matter. That's why that Twitter user was saying, I beg you women too, pity for Annie Dibia. Start saying no. Ejo, pity for her. Start saying, since Two-Face lacks self-control, he cannot say no. You women to start chasing him away. Drive him back to Annie. Say, go back to your wife. You are married. It sounds really romantic, isn't it? But we know that's never going to happen. For we are Nigerian women. Not today. Drive and back, say, I be there good. Celeb. For we are, they don't care. They don't care. That one is never going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Pauline says, seems most Nigerian men do not respect their marriage vows and they believe it's meant only for the women to follow through. Sad. Pauline Donatos, where are you from? Your name sounds like an Igbo name. So if you are in Nigeria, and I want to believe that this question or this statement, it's a statement. You don't want my reaction to that. Because if you are in Nigeria, you already know the answer. Abi? Anyway, talking about celebrity marriages, I want to talk about another couple. And this is a Nollywood couple, also in the industry, not as big as Tu Baba, Her name is Mary Njoku, right? She recently celebrated her 10 years marriage anniversary by renewing her vows. Okay? So, I mean, I just wanted to share both stories to let you guys know that some marriages are still working. Even in Nollywood, some people are still happy in their marriages. Even in Nollywood. Yeah? It's still happening. So, let me put their picture now. We are moving on from Two Faces story, and I want to talk about this couple. All right. Her name is Mary Njoku, and they recently renewed their marriage vows at the Maldives. Right? Yes, they are the ones that own Iroko Studio. Yeah. I think they own another. There's a channel that he owns. Is it Rock TV? Yeah, Rock TV. They own Iroko TV and Rock TV. All right. So the guy was brought up. He wasn't brought up in Nigeria. So he was brought up over here in the West, in the UK. He's British born and brought up. So they recently renewed their marriage vows. And it says that Nollywood actress and producer Mary Njoku and the British Nigerian entrepreneur Jason Njoku, that's his name. They renewed their married vows. The couple, alongside their children and family and friends, took to the Maldives to hold a wedding ceremony for a second time on Friday. And Jason shared a picture of the family all dressed in white at the beachside via his Twitter handle on Friday. Okay, it was a beautiful ceremony. I saw it. It was really nice. I saw the pictures on social media, and he tweeted, "Married at Mrs. Mary Njoku again. I cried again. Dear Lord, bless us forever. Njoku clan." He captured. So he's the boss of Rock Studio, and both of them own, I think, Rock Studio and Iroko TV. Okay, she runs Rock Studio, while he is the boss of Iroko TV. Yeah. So she's produced. She started out acting in Hollywood, but she stopped acting. I haven't seen her act in a long time. I think she just mostly concentrates on producing her own shows now and her own movies, things like that. So some marriages are still working. That is the truth. Look at this. This is beautiful. 10 years later, they're in the industry. Okay. And they are renewing their vows. This is beautiful. It's nice. It's something to see. And I saw some of the comments that people were making in the post on social media, and they were like, this is what we want to see. Not people like you, Idoche. This is the kind of thing that we need to showcase more. Like, okay, it's possible, guys, to keep it together. Love and respect one another, pull together as a team, build together without anybody crying of being emotionally abused, mentally abused. Because one thing I kept thinking about Annie Dibi, I was like, my God, if this news is true, this woman, then the kind of mental torture, emotional torture she's going through, not be here, not be here, not be make and bust out for social media that day. They shout, say, I can't take it anymore, I can't take it anymore, I'm not doing this anymore, I'm tired, because she don't keep quiet for so long. And because people keep validating what he's doing on his all the nonsense. I say, oh, your marriage, don't let anybody break your home, this, that, But is anybody looking at her well-being? Anybody looking at her mental health? Somebody sent me an email yesterday. They said they just found my channel. She's a Cameroonian, and she was saying that how, she really wants to share her story because she doesn't want anybody to experience what she's experiencing, and she doesn't want her children to see the kind of marriage she's been in. 18 years of marriage, she said. She doesn't want her children to think this is how marriage is. And the thing that shocked me about the email she sent me was that she said that she's got 4 children and another one on the way. I was trying to reconcile it. I was like, 18 years marriage, another one on the way. In what way? Are you saying you are still pregnant? I had to email her and say, are you saying you are still pregnant? She said yes, that she's pregnant. I was like, wow, you're pregnant again? And she said something in the email about how the man has been cheating and is always listening to his family, and the family are the ones that are causing wahala, and a side chick that will not give up. A side chick that will not give up on your husband. Fire! Let's pray for fire to consume. Any side chick that will not give up on your husband, we rain fire on them. Fire of the Holy Ghost will consume them. But the danger of it is that, let me warn you, all you women that are listening here, as that fire is coming down, it can touch your husband too, because remember, they are together. So fire from the side chick can enter your husband. Are you willing for that? Can we honestly say that prayer? My dear, nobody forces anybody to be in relationship. Nobody forces anybody to cheat. It is a decision that an adult, a grown-ass adult, will take to do. All right? So if you decide to do that, it's on you. It's not on anybody. And unfortunately, a lot of African women don't see it for what it is. They don't see it. They don't see it for what it is. I kind of feel sorry in a way for women who are in situations like this. They have my sympathy, because it's not everybody that has the boldness, the willpower, the strength, the resilience, or the resources to walk away. Walking away is never an option for some ladies. So that is where my empathy comes from. Okay, but ladies, whether you are walking away or you've chosen to stay, whatever your situation is, please always know that it is never ideal. It is never an ideal situation. Never. It's not. And as you are blaming the side chick, think about your husband too. Yeah? Nobody forces anybody. It's a decision that people make by themselves. So, let me just share a few videos of this renewal of vows. This wedding is really beautiful. The guy was reading the vows and he just couldn't, he was choking. I mean, that was so beautiful.
The man I am today is because of her constant effort and guidance that she invested in me. Even though my ego suffers to admit it, and so does peace in the house, because I must be right after the man. She's usually right. In her strength, I take for granted that she too needs my guidance and my support. Over the last 10 years,
how did God win? God win. Come and see them. God win. Jason, couldn't read again, no. The thing choke. He choke. That was very emotional. Their children were there, their friends were there. That was beautiful.
Sorry.
It was really beautiful to watch. He said, I can't read it. Dry your makeup, oh. You paid money for that makeup, oh. Don't let her run. And there's nothing that can ruin makeup like when you start tearing up. And this was them walking into the beach where they had the ceremony. It was by the seaside. So they were walking towards there. Mary was led by her son. And the daughters were there, as well, throwing petals, flowers, and, doing flower girls. This was beautiful. We should see more of this. Not all the time. All the time, side chick, and baby mama, and wife number 2, like you, Lidoche. Those ones, where they spread them up and down. This is so nice. 10 years. And they are like committing themselves to one another, saying that, okay, we fought through this. And this is not to say that it was all smooth in the 10 years. If you listen to what Jensen was saying, he was like, sometimes, in your strength, I fail to realize that you need me to be strong for you too. And you're usually right. They've had their challenges as well. Marriage is never smooth sailing like that. Some people have it better than some. But some people, they've never even had anything good. It's all been bad both from the beginning. They never ever enjoyed it. It's always been issues here, there, here. And it gets to a point where you are like, I am tired. I need my sanity. I need my peace. Look at this. Sweet. It's sweet to watch. For you to want to renew your vows to somebody, it means that you are both committed to, the relationship. You want to see it grow. You want to see it grow. There's something to fight for. But unfortunately, it's not like that for Anidibia. I feel sorry for Anidibia again. I say it. A lot of women say they don't have any sympathy for Anidibia, that she's an enabler. Okay? And Obiajilu, you are saying that, Auntie B, my niece says Annie has Stockholm syndrome. And one of the symptoms is that she can't leave Two-Face because she's in love with her captor. Now, wow. Onibo Sheje, my people. Yeah. So, these are the issues, my people. Why is Two-Face apologizing if he hasn't done anything? Do you believe he's gotten another woman pregnant? Nina says that Annie needs to stumble on Obodoyibo TV and watch videos, learn and unlearn a lot of things from her and her children. Yeah. I believe she's in a very toxic marriage. And Annie is not happy, if you ask me. She's not, deep down, she's not happy. All those things that you are seeing on social media and are just paparazzi for social media. She's not. She's not. A lot of things have gone into the relationship, but there are a number of reasons why she cannot leave or why she chose not to leave. I believe she can leave if she wants to, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to. The Haunted said most Igbo men are marriage materials, and even how they stick to their women. My Igbo brothers getting tired of their partners after my Yoruba brothers getting tired of their partners after a few months of sleeping with them. Wow. Really? The Haunted? Really? Did you just say that? That's not very nice. Why would you say something like that? That's not true. There's no tribe that have 100% husband material. You know how many Igbo men don't delete their wife when we don't do their story for you? Are you kidding me? You think it's only Yoruba men that cheats? No, that's a very biased, tribalistic statement. Don't say things like that, The Haunted. We don't like things like that here. Don't. This is what brings about tribalism. Don't say that. Men are men, irrespective of where you come from. All right. Moreover, Two-Face is not Yoruba. He's from Benue State. So how come he's having baby mama? Flavor is an Igbo man. You know how many baby mama he has? So it's not a tribe thing. I don't think it's a tribe thing. It's not a tribe thing. That's my personal view about it. Olu said, it's true, ma, and you are Yoruba. You believe that Yoruba men don't make good husbands. Is that what you're saying, Olu? Do you believe that? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Men are men. That's the way I see it. I don't think so. Yeah. You know what I think? Okay, The Hunter, you say you are Yoruba. Let me tell you what I think about this tribe thing when it comes to, relationship, marriages, Nigerian tribes especially. We're talking about Yoruba and Igbo, right? What I think is that Yoruba women tolerate a lot of BS. The Yoruba culture has propelled Yoruba women, the way they've been socialized and raised is for them to tolerate. I say it all the time here now, The Haunted. Yoruba women take a lot of BS. They will take anything. Okay, but it's changing now. It's changing now. But I mean, again, if we are going to say that all Yoruba men are shitty husbands or there's no good Yoruba husband, then we are making a mistake again. Yes, Yoruba demons plenty. They're out there. And the number one problem that is known when we know, say Yoruba men, they like women too much. When they see Omo Pupa, they see Omo Pupa, na wahala. You can't say no. You don't sit down there, follow this, follow that. But I don't think it's a tribe thing. I don't think it's a tribe thing. I think they are good men. They are just good people and they are bad people across. Let's not make it a tribal thing because that brings about division. Okay. I'm sharing my link in the comment section now. Do you think that Two-Face is in that You don't give another person belle again. Do you believe is what do you think the apology is for? Hmm? Why all that long, plenty explanation? And if you could talk to Annie one to one, what would you say? By the way, congratulations to Jason and Mary Njoku. Wonderful, wonderful couple. Role models to a lot of people on social media. These are the kind of things that we see very rarely. So congratulations to your I pray that your marriage will continue to be successful, more glorious years for you and your family. So back to Annie and Tubaba. Do you think this apology, what is it for? Why exactly? What's it gang 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 gang? What is he apologizing for? Mm? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's he apologizing for? And if you could see Annie face to face, what will you tell her about this marriage that she has? You know, now wow. What would you say to her if you see Annie today? Now you what you go tell her? My link is in the comment section, guys. Have I shared it? Yes, I am sharing my link in the comment section now. Let's have a quick conversation, no, because this one will not be long. Remember, I still have another one this evening. Now, God go save me today. My voice is going already. Lobaton. Okay, let's get there. Let's get there. Junior is in the studio, and the haunted is still talking. You are still writing a lot. The haunted. You said, Auntie B, sometimes the truth hurts. My statement doesn't apply to everyone because there are exceptions to every statement. I have friends from both tribes, and I know what they do. Okay, your opinion, and it is valid. But what I'm saying is, let's not try to tribalize it because it can become very, the message can be lost. I know Yoruba men that treat their wife. My younger sister, I say it all the time, so he's married to a Yoruba man and he's an amazing husband. Okay. He looks after his wife, takes care of his family. He doesn't cheat. He's not like so. There are so many Yoruba men that are good men. They are good husbands. So that's why I don't want us to make it a tribal thing. But I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Junior, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm
Welcome.
sorry that the wind is really bad here, but I just want to say, like, here in Lagos, a lot of people are, I know it sounds insensitive, but a lot of people in Lagos, we're kind of over the Annie thing, because she's still staying. I understand what you were saying on the show, but I mean, at some point, you have money, you have access. Why are you still staying there? And I had a discussion with a bunch of my friends yesterday, and they were like, she's the problem. I mean, they were like, she's the problem. That's what a lot of people here are saying.
Yeah, she's an
Because
enabler.
at some point you gotta leave. You have money. You have, one of my friends was saying that she's just hiding under the shadow of Two Face.
Mm.
So that's something I heard. That's something that somebody said yesterday. But I, at this point, I just think I mean, you're rich. Leave. Go and have stay in another house or something. Why do you have to stay with this guy? I don't like what's this is there a jazz? Is there a rituals that you guys did? Why do you have to stay with this guy? Do you
Maybe
understand?
it's
Like,
really good. Maybe it's really good in the other room. It's
yeah, but
possible.
there's a lot of this is Lagos. Everybody's good in the other room.
Really.
Why do you gotta stay with this guy? I mean, you don't have to live with him. You can live in a separate house. Yeah, I don't
Mm.
understand it. It's a deep toxic situation. So yeah, but here in Lagos, people are over it.
They
People are
are
just like
tired. People are
people
tired.
are over it, and they don't blame Two Face. They blame her for staying. That's what we're hearing here. So,
Yeah. Okay.
all right,
Thank
thank you.
thank you so much, Junior. I appreciate your contribution. Junior is in Lagos, and it's like people are tired. Next, people in Nigeria are like, next, can we please have another news? We are tired. Even Two Face, which we don't tire for you. We are tired. LD said, my late brother is a true gentleman who never gave his wife cause to doubt his love, a Yoruba man, but very different from the stereotype. He taught me not to generalize. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's not generalize. I believe that there are good men and shitty husband in every culture. And the Two Face that we're talking about now is not even from any of the tribe that we're talking about. It's not a tribal thing. I don't think it's a tribal thing. He's Idoma, isn't he? He's from Benue State. He's Idoma. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe not. If you have something to say, I've only got a few more minutes. Jump in the comment section, click on the link. You see Obodo Yibo TV link, and then join us. What do you think this is all about? All this plenty apology. Conscious, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome.
Auntie B, very
Welcome.
nice to speak with you today. Happy Sunday. You've not seen me in a while because your shows are usually late, so I was happy to see you doing some early shows today. Um, yeah. Okay, let me just get right to it. Do you hear me very well?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Perfect. So, you know, I dissected Two Face's message, and I don't understand why people are saying that it's an apology to Annie. He's apologized to everybody,
Mm-hmm.
including his baby mamas, his management, his friends, his children. So this is not an apology to her. It's an apology to almost everybody that he knows.
It's an apology to
And
all of us, including us, the online laws.
yes, because he isn't apologizing directly to her and her alone, right? He's saying, I apologize for the embarrassment I've caused my wife, my kids, my mother, my
Mm-hmm.
friends, my management, my this. And when you get, and then by the third paragraph, he's talking about being a shitty husband, baby daddy, father, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is not just about Annie. And then he goes on to say, to at the end where he's saying, take me as I am and blah blah blah. He's saying, I want to focus on my kids. He's not saying, I want to focus on my wife, right? He says, I want to focus on my kids and my music. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how anybody, including Annie, can see this as an apology to her.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go to I think the next message he sent, where he posted a video of Annie and he put a comment there, I think clears the air about why he posted that, because in that message he said, "Forever grateful to you, and love you till I die. Your kind is rare." And he ends it by saying, "Sorry, I messed it all up." So something has happened,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But some other people say that because she responded saying, um,
Our
you
kind of
know,
love is rare.
exactly, but she's filming that her reality TV show in wherever they're filming it, South Africa or something. So some people are saying that this is just a publicity stunt. But
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, really, um, I don't see it as an apology to Annie. His his message certainly was not an apology to Annie. It was
Mm-hmm.
just him sitting down thinking, oh boy, this Igbo when I smoke nice, so make I just write something nice to
Mm-hmm.
everybody. Do you understand?
Okay.
And I hear you, you've been trying to, I guess, garner sympathy for Annie, but really I have no sympathy for her. Before she married him, she knew who he was. He didn't hide who he was.
Hmm.
He he already had 4 children
Hmm.
and one more on the way when he proposed to her.
Really?
Yeah, so Pero had 2 children. Sumbo had 2 children. Sumbo now rested, went to marry her pastor. Pero was now pregnant with a third one when he proposed to Annie. And by then, she had already had her one daughter. So by then, he had 5 kids.
Hmm.
So he proposed to her, and then she's crying, oh my God, I can't believe it, whatever, whatever. Right? And she thought she had won.
So I mean, this is who he is. It's not something new.
She didn't hide it. She knew what she was getting into. And maybe it has something to do with her self esteem or whatever. But if a man had impregnated 2 women 5 times whilst you were still there, because they've been together since she was 15 or so, whatever she says, then there's something wrong with you. And I cannot blame Two Face. And the idea that women should say no to Two-Face. No, she needs to say no. That is it. She is the one that needs to say no. And to every woman out there that is listening, you need to say no. Because at the end of the day, people will treat you how you allow them to treat you.
Absolutely.
So Annie is there out of her own reasons. It might be greed, really. Maybe she just likes that status. But if it is the status she is there for, then she should stop complaining. She's getting it. If she's there for love, then she should stop complaining too, because she's not getting it, and she will not get his love exclusively. So she needs to go. And if it is the lifestyle, she has 2 kids. And unfortunately for her, being the African culture, she has 2 girls who are like child 5 and child 7. Because now he has 7 kids. Before the thing go even reach their hand, it go take.
Now, wow.
So she needs therapy, and she needs Jesus, as they say. Really, she needs some form of redemption. Because I don't want to compare them to Jason and Mary Njoku.
No,
But
there's no comparison. There's no comparison.
No, but you see, there is a balance. Both of them seem to be bringing in equal kind of contribution towards the marriage. And but here you just have one star and somebody that is really, really and truly, in my mind, a glorified groupie. That is what Annie is. She is still a groupie. She doesn't understand. I am his wife now. I'm not a groupie. Like I am your wife. You will respect me as a wife, because she doesn't respect herself. So that's the way I see it, though.
All right. You've spoken very well, oh, cautious today. It's true. You've spoken very well. Somebody said that, LD said, trust me, it is not beans to leave a billionaire husband. This is not downplaying her pain in any case. So is that why she cannot leave? Because it's a billionaire?
Well, to be honest, I don't believe so. I don't know what happened with is it Peter or Paul? I don't know the difference between 2 of them, but that P Square guy whose wife is divorcing
the
him.
one that left. Yeah.
A woman can always leave, right? And they do have kids, and Two-Face loves his children. I've never heard any, upon all the bad things we hear, that Two-Face likes women, blah blah blah. His children, I've never heard that Two-Face doesn't love his children. He will provide for his kids. If it's money she's looking for, she's okay. They have 2 kids, right? There's something else that is not right with this lady, because like I said, before she married him, he already had 4 kids with 2. Do you know what it is to have 4 kids with 2 women? Not 4 women, though. Like Davido has 4 children now with 4 different women. That's different. But to born with 2 women, two times each, then you go back, give another one, third belly. Come on. If you say the first one,
baby mama again, wife. In fact, that's what everybody was saying about Pero. Pero is a wife, according to Yoruba tradition, by the way. She's not like a girlfriend. Yeah, because she's got 3 children for him.
If you give them Bele the first time, you go say, oh, my darling, I made a mistake. Then you can't give Bele second time. No be mistake again. Now, if you come, they say, okay, my darling, you know you are innocent because your name is innocent. Now your fault with that, oh. Because every time when Two-Face does something, I'm sure he says, but I'm innocent.
But his name is innocent, and he's innocent. Oh my God, I just got the joke. I'm innocent. Yeah. You conscious today. That was funny. Thanks.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah.
Take care.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. I am innocent. He's actually innocent though. That's funny. Nikki Shine said, he said that their relationship is special, that it doesn't matter. That's Annie Annie said that their relationship is special. It doesn't matter if people don't understand them. I seriously feel sorry for her. She thinks that she's nothing without him. Very, 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 very interesting. It's kind of absurd, to be honest. I don't know. Like everybody is saying, there must be something about this, their relationship. Maybe this is the only man she's ever known since she's been dating since she was 15. I don't know. Paul, welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Auntie Bridge.
Where are you joining us from?
Yeah, I'm joining from Arizona.
You're welcome. What do you have to say?
Well, I like everybody keeps saying, it's just hard for me as a man to blame Honey. In as much as I would really like to blame her more. She has to leave. Come on, she is the only woman that they married legally. So sometimes some of us don't really understand that the laws work in Nigeria. They got married legally. She can get child support. She can get everything. She can enjoy her life. You understand, Auntie B? When they said a man is a hawk, it is men that cheat. I hate more for their wife or their girlfriend to cheat. Men who cheat don't even want their wife or their girlfriend to cheat. They get jealous.
Yes.
In fact, if you date my ex-girlfriend, and you know me as a friend that I used to date this girl, you date that girl, I'll feel bad for you. I will not be happy. I will not call you a friend. That's how men think. Then for Honey to be doing that, come on. When I watched that reality show, the way she was attacking the other lady and everything, why is she taking all this bullshit? That this is the height of stupidity. You understand? Honey's supposed to be a good role model to help our women bring back their self-esteem. Look at the great work you are doing. Sometimes people don't understand, Auntie B. You have a great profession in the UK before you are doing all those things and everything. You have young kids that you will spend quality time with. You are trying to help these women. Somebody like Honey is supposed to be a great role model to bring back that self-esteem. My mother married to my father for 46 years. Death do them part. But let us tell ourselves the truth. It was death. It was not love that do them part. Because my mom is celebrated house girl, not wife. My mom will cook. If my dad don't want to eat the food, my mom will be crying, begging. And meanwhile, maybe my dad 1 naira is not in that food. You understand? Just because of I'm a robo man. My father will go and buy bolly and eat oil. My mother will be crying, be so ashamed and everything. Even when it's not a fault. But she stayed there and she used that same advice to advise my other siblings, my sisters. Oh, this is how you do to stay husband's house. What are you enjoying? The answer is nothing. Nothing.
That's
why
quite
you
sad,
see,
Paul. That's really sad.
That's why you see sometimes we often say women gossip, even when men gossip more than women. Because then they'll cry, they'll go back in silence, they go tell their friends, their neighbor what they are going through at home. Then when they come back again, they pretend like nothing happened. This is not what we want in this age and time. My wife is supposed to be my friend, my best friend, my better half. You understand? If we can do everything to train our girl child, we want to train them to go put them in the other room, like as our president would say. The answer is no. The answer is no. You understand? I could remember what a late Dora Akoyili did. When I watched that interview, I was thrilled. I was shocked. Dora said his brother, whenever she traveled home, they said they want to ask her. They said, we hear that Aso Rock is under the water. Aso Rock is this, Aso Rock is that. She went and begged late President Yaradua, said, one of my brother is getting married. Can you please let them do the reception in the villa so that good percentage of my family will see the villa? Because as an Igbo girl, they don't believe in training the girl child. Now the girl child is taking them to the villa. It's like what Moses did in the Bible. And people were happy in that family to see the villa. And Yaradua, with his own wisdom, was also happy as an Hausa man too. The Muslim women also suffered the same thing. He said, go ahead, Dora, bring them to the villa.
Yeah.
These are the things, and these are the things that great women do. Why is Annie doing that? She's a role model, for God's sake. You understand? Why are you staying there like my mother, who stayed there because of, to some extent, Auntie B, remember, in my mother's own time, it's not their fault, though. Because even if my mother cried back to go back to his father's house, they'll still send her back. You must go marry. You understand? So to some extent, in our mothers own their own time, it was not really their fault. But these young folks today, you don't do that. Come on. Annie can take care of herself. So she don't even need to pack her bag and baggage to her parents' house. She can move to her own place.
Yeah.
Come on. Why is she doing that? It's so painful. Then Two-Face needs to grow up. I don't know who tell them all this stupid thing that because you are a celebrity, you live life and everything. Where are the great musicians in America that live all those stupid life? Where are they today? They broke. They broke. Stop this nonsense thing and live a better life. Also be a great role model to your people. You were not educated. You left school. You left everything. Today you make it. Why don't you also put a good roadmap so that others can copy from you? You understand? And doing the right thing. Two-Face invests very well. I know him. Bought so many houses in Festac. At a time, everybody want to run to Two-Face whenever he came to Festac. We want to sell house because they know he buys very well. He pay good and everything. He invests his money very well. But this women thing and everything, he's abusing it. He's supposed to also be a good, great role model. Why all the old musicians keep celebrating Two-Face? You know why? Because he's up there. He drives the best car. He invested and everything. That's why some of these musicians will still respect him. But if he's not doing very well, who will respect him? Auntie B, you remember what you will take Baba Frayo IC when you talk about that video the other time? You know why? Because he's broke.
Yeah.
He's broke.
Not true. Not true.
He's broke.
Hey.
You know, so please, the both of them should get out of their comfort zone, you know, and try to make the world and that country a better place. Let them stop this nonsense.
Let me ask you, Paul. I mean, I can listen to you all day. You are just speaking the language that so many of our women, including me, want to hear. For somebody that comes from, you know, this kind of your parents' marriage, they were married 48 years or 49 years, and you said your mother was nothing but a glorified house girl in the marriage. Your dad, you know, didn't treat her well. How did you have such a balanced, healthy attitude and approach towards relationship? How did you learn to become like this?
You know the funny part of it, because my mom was faking it. So constantly my mom keep advising us. My mom makes us. Auntie B, my mom sold her gold and she took me there to sell her gold for me to go to school. You understand that? Because my mom started doing this thing because my mom speak quality Yoruba. My mom speak Ilaje. My mom speak Ijebu. My mom speak Yoruba more than Yoruba. You understand? So my mom have that Yoruba culture, like you say, Yoruba demon. My mom have that Yoruba culture. So she keep the home, but my mom understands. So my mom is doing this Yoruba thing where they call you Oloworimi. You understand? They call their son. She trained us so much, believing very well that it is my kids that will make me happy. You understand? So she stays in that home, all in the name of my kids. Just lucky for us, my dad never touched my mom one day.
Okay.
You understand? But my dad just enjoyed this nonsense Urobo man thing. And my dad is educated. How funny it is. But this is their funny culture thing. You know, educated. My dad would just sit down there, cross his leg, reading his Vanguard, his Punch newspaper and everything. There's somebody who cooks, somebody who do. The only love I know my mom with my dad do is my mom to cut my father's nail. My mother would just sit down and be cutting my father's nails. That's the only love, the only Indian love I can say.
Even the love service duty, she's still doing some chores for him.
You know, from afar, people will say see enjoyment, but that's why it says a glorified slave. You know,
Wow.
and that's all I know. You know, but my mom was just there, so I can say 80% of my mom being there is just for the kids. You understand? It's just for the kids, for the kids, for the kids. You know, I feel bad when everything just turn. You know, my mom really enjoys. She travel wide out. Travel everywhere, you know, come to America, do everything before she demise.
Is your dad still alive?
No, my dad passed on 5 years before my mom. You know, so the state is dead. You know, my dad, he was a good, my father was a very good father. I love to be like him. Well, I was not like him, but thank God my daughter picked him. My dad read audio book. Every of my friends think my father is a lawyer. He read audio books. He read like crazy, like crazy.
He's a typical example of a good dad, but not a good husband, like we talk about here.
Urobo man culture, and like this, they train woman. So you just have that mindset of the way you know how you train your dog before you buy the dog, and that's how you train your dog. He doesn't understand that love. You know, Gloria Estefan sang a song. They said, "How can we be lovers when we are not friends?" Sometimes people fail to understand that friendship is more stronger than love.
Oh
And to
yes.
be when we're
Oh
growing
yes.
up, we
Mm-hmm.
confide on our friend with so many secrets that we
Oh
never tell
yes.
the people we love
Mm-hmm.
at home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So friend is very, very powerful. So there was no friendship, you understand? There was just love.
Hmm. Yeah.
So these
Yeah.
are the things, then this unnecessary secret and every other thing, it messes up so many things, you understand? Because if I say it, people will use it to curse me. Failing to understand that that's how your healing starts and that's how you learn. Because you live, you learn, So
Thank
it's
you.
it's just going to be a
Wow.
better thing. Then also add to the church part of it, which I don't want to go. They themselves also kill my mom by giving my mom which I will call ororo. They call it anointed oil up and down.
Anointing
You
oil.
understand? They use church. Mommy, don't worry, we are praying for you. Everything will be fine. They give her anointed oil, they collect all our money. They give her anointed oil, they collect all our money. You know,
Come on,
so it's very, very painful. It's hard, but come on, these two great people. Two-Face did well in terms of entertainment, like he said, but in terms of marriage, you can
Yeah.
make things work. You can make it better. You understand? And Annie too. Get out of your comfort zone. That zone is not comfortable for you again.
It's not.
You
It's
have to
not.
get out. This local champion that you are doing, she was attacking nearly everybody in the reality show, and she's dying in pain. She's dying in pain. Just get out of your comfort zone if it's not working for you, and people will learn for you. She's a role model. You take it or you leave it. And remember, Auntie B, some people fail to understand. Annie was the star before Two-Face becomes star, because so many people don't say that part. Annie was a star before Two-Face becomes star. She was a star in Unilag when Two-Face was still struggling, before Two-Face peak. You understand? And somewhere along the line, he just lose it. She was a star. It was like Two-Face dating this babe in Unilag that is doing things and every other thing. She was a star. Two-Face was a nobody. He was squatting in first act. So, you understand? So I don't understand. So come on, girl, remember where you are coming from.
Yeah.
Remember
Remember
that
who
thing that
you
you
are.
put in
Yeah.
yourself.
All your
Remember
dreams. Yeah.
everything, and you've achieved them. You understand?
Yeah.
Why must you die with this marriage like all this our mama them? That's why they don't have the best of advice. They just tell you, I'm there 40 years, I'm there 50 years. Did you enjoy the
Yes.
40 years?
Good
That every
question.
day that you close the door, you start advising your pikin, do like
That
this,
is
or
a
do like
very
this,
good
do like
question.
this.
When people say they are married 40 years, how was the 40 years for you? I met a couple recently. They are in their 80s. Oyibo people. Waiting not concern me. Waiting I could go meet them for another thing that they talk to me about. See me see trouble. The wife come, they tell me, say, in all the 50 years we've been married, he's never given me an anniversary present. He's never given me a card. He's sure. I call the look. I look the man, I look the woman. The man the man an Asian man. He's originally from Malaysia. And I was shocked. So they've been married for almost 50 years, but you can tell that the marriage has not been happy. Because if you see what the woman, me, total stranger, she just met me. She just met me.
Yeah. Auntie B,
And
my elder sister bought a tear rubber car when my dad turned 70 and give to my father. My mother that suffered for us. But my mother was doing omugo. My father say to cook is not his problem, but to wash plate is his problem. Please send my wife back. Because this our useless robo culture. They so train us that men don't go to the kitchen. Do you know my immediate younger sister will punish me in front of my father? I will tell my sister, hello, go give me food. So leave me alone. Go give me food, leave me alone. Because as a man, I cannot go to the kitchen and take food. That is robo culture.
I hope it's
You
changed
understand?
now. I hope it
So
has changed.
before you not go change before. Before you not go
Because
change.
one
Now
woman will
juju.
people talk with
Now
that kind of thing now.
now oh to swear. Not be I find myself rich America. I not feel cook water.
You
Talk
don't
less of
sabi
cook
anything.
rice. I never feel cook water. Talk less of cook rice. It clear for my eye.
He clear for your eye. He's sure for you. So you need to learn by force now.
My
Wow.
mother sell food for almost 20 years. My mother was selling food. Guess what? The 20-something years my mother was selling food. That food that my mother said to the public, my father don't eat that food. My mother
Is
will
it
still
like,
cook special food for my father. If
wow.
my mother will give my father the food that she's cooking, she go package up, she go smoke fish, maybe the scent, the smell, they different. She go put fish for fire. She go do so. You know the way mother know how to do this concoction. She go convert them.
So
You
that you go
understand?
talk, make you no
So
complain. Say now that food where you decide now you can't give me.
for public, like say my mother they take the public food kill people. I don't understand. You
Child.
understand? That is that quality that you must treat me like na me be the king,
I'm the
but
king.
he will
Yes.
not in turn treat the wife like the
As the
queen.
queen. Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
so these are the thing, you know. Then when my mother started doing this on Mugo and everything, my father couldn't cope because who would do all those type of thing for him?
Of
You know,
course. Mm,
he couldn't cope, you know,
mm,
and every other thing. He's a great man, it's everything. But that robo culture, I think it
mm.
messes up everything, you know. And sometimes too, maybe even him himself want to change, but people will say, "Oh, because of you go school, you said you don't lose touch of your
Yeah,
culture." You
yeah.
understand? So even
Trying
though
to
he
conform to stupid culture that doesn't serve anybody.
stupid people who can't drink free drink for house want to tell him how to control his wife, and not
Now
free
so,
drink they can't drink for house.
now so, now so.
You know, so Auntie B,
Mm,
we can get better. I really
yes,
want better. Thank you, like as
absolutely.
they thank for our downtown for worry. Whether you like it or not, God will bless you for this great work
Amen.
we dey do. Whether you like it or not, God will bless you.
Thank you. Oh
You
my
are
God.
you are
Amen.
really trying. You
Thank you
did
so
try.
much, Paul. Wow. I really enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much for your contribution. It was really entertaining, full of wisdom and plenty sense. God bless you, my brother.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
bye
you.
bye. Yeah.
I like the fact that, I mean, what an amazing caller. I like the fact that our brother Paul out there in Arizona, he can see, looking back to his parents' relationship, he sees the positive and the negative, and that will make him a better husband. I forgot to ask him if he's married, or in a relationship. It will make him a better man because he can see it. Now, my father is a great father. Oh. He's an amazing man, but when it comes to marriage, But some of our brothers will say, I want exactly the kind of marriage that my parents have. They were married for 48 years. I want that. Change is the only thing that is constant. When you don't change, you don't evolve, you become obsolete. That's true. That's life. That was a very, very quality call. Thank you so much, Paul. Really appreciate you. Stephanie Jackson. Hello.
Oh, no way, do Amy. And no, what's in no money.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hello. I was speaking in Igbo because my own is in Nigeria right now, and I'm in America. And
Your uncle,
and I
your husband.
yes, I know Igbo. Yes.
Okay,
I
your
know
husband is in
Igbo.
Nigeria.
Yes, he's a
Okay,
pastor. He's a pastor.
okay,
Chukwemeka Nakuchuku. Yes, we're like basically we're engaged. We met here in America, and basically and everything, and we've been communicating via WhatsApp for oh my God 3 years before COVID. And oh my God, we've gone through so many challenges. It's insane, but through Chineke we overcome. But I wanted to say about this issue right here about Two Face and Oge, Oga. I just want to say on this one is that one first I want to say is that I hope she's a believer. Two is that many things I know I see many okay ogalalai me that I see over there that I don't see in America. And believe me, over here in America we have a lot of challenges over here as well as far as women, because a lot of women over here they just feel like they just want to rule and overtake the man. And I know it's over there, it's like a whole different culture, a whole different sense. It's not like that. And I would just say is that over here, it's like women have more of a backbone over here, and they have a sense like where, they don't take mess from a man. They don't take mess at all. And over there, it's like, they have more of a submissive culture. And I would say that much because of traditions and everything else abounds. And I've been studying a lot of Igbo and also Yoruba culture. And and also my son is that he's has some Igbo in him as well.
so are you
And
married to? I mean, are you dating this pastor, or you are married?
I'm engaged.
You're
I'm
engaged.
engaged.
And you said you met him in America.
Yes, at a conference. Yes,
Okay, he lives
two
in
times.
Nigeria.
I went him 2 times at a conference. Yes, 2 times.
So you
Two
met in a
different.
Christian conference.
Mm-hmm. Two
And
different
so what's the
conferences.
issue? What's the issue? Is he coming to join you in America? Are you moving to Nigeria to be with him? What's
I'm
the
gonna
status
go.
quo?
What the thing is that I'm trying to raise up money so and work so I can come over there to Nigeria, because last year I was trying to help him and everything, trying to get him for his visa to come over to United States. Visa got denied. I don't know why, but it did. So now I have to go and come and pick him up.
How well do
So
you know him? How well do you know this pastor?
I've been knowing him very much well for like about 3-4 years now, and then before he got married to his first wife, who he divorced, and been knowing him all together for like since 2017.
Do you have his name already? Because I see you wrote here Njoku'S, Jensen Njoku. Do you have his name
Yes,
already? You took his name
yes,
already.
yes, because that's what he was saying. Like he wanted me to take his surname.
But you are
You
not
know,
married yet. Why are you taking his name?
because that's what we do. We walk by faith, but not by sight. You know.
You're walking by faith.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
walk by
Do you
faith,
have
but
any
not by sight.
children, Stephanie? Do you have any kids in
Yes,
America?
yes, I have one. Yes, one.
So you're walking towards going to Nigeria to go and meet him.
Yes, yes, I'm walking over there to do that. Yes,
So what's the issue in your relationship?
it's money. You know, but I love him. You know, I love him even though he has money or not. If he
You
has
love him.
money or not, yes,
Yeah.
he's the
Okay.
first man I ever loved, ever, ever in my life. I say this is the truth. Ever in my
Okay.
life.
So does he send you money?
No, it's the other way around. I help him. I tell you the truth. You know, one time he was trying to send me money and he got problems with the bank and everything else like that, but as well.
Okay, so a lot of people in the comment section are quite concerned about you, Stephanie, and people are saying that you might have just been falling, you may have fallen into a scam. I don't know. How well do you know this guy?
I've been on and off knowing him for like about
It's
6
not. I
years.
mean, it's not knowing him like you've met him. I'm talking about really knowing who he is. Do you know anybody that knows him?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know one person that, his
I
sister.
can vouch for his character that you are not being
Yeah,
scammed.
yeah,
You
his
sure you're
sister.
not being scammed?
Yes, his own sister.
The sister, but the sister is
Mm-hmm.
not going to tell you the truth about him. If they are scamming you, the sister is going to be on it. She's going to be
Oh,
part of
really?
it. Oh, yeah. You didn't know that. You can't trust
No.
his sister, darling. You can't. You can't trust his sister. You need to be
Mm,
careful, all right?
right.
You need to be careful. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't go ahead and date him. You say he's the only man you've ever loved, but a lot of people in the comment section, even why you started, you are trying to speak Igbo, you've taken his name, you are not married yet, you are sending him money, and everybody is just saying red flag, red flag, red flag. You're being scammed. Be careful. That's all I can say. Try to do your homework and be
Mm-hmm.
careful. All right. Before going out there in Nigeria, try to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you know what you're going to meet. And because don't say because you meet someone in church, are you a Christian? You're born again.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
and
you need
I'm
to be
also I'm
careful.
also evangelist as well.
You're an
I'm
evangelist,
missionary.
yeah.
Yes, I'm a missionary evangelist. Yes.
Right. So it's not everybody that says Christ that is actually a child of God.
Exactly.
So for
Exactly.
that man, I'm not saying that he's not a real pastor or that he's not a real man of God, but you need to be
Yeah.
careful. We've known
I
cases
know
where
because
people
there's money
pretend to be
rituals and all that
pastors.
stuff. I did look up all that. So yes, there's a lot of money rituals and all that other nonsense out there. Oh my God.
So do you
More
send him
than I can
money
say over
monthly?
here.
You send money to him monthly?
Yes, I do. I tell you the truth. Yes.
Why? Why do you send him money monthly? Stop sending him
Um,
money.
to help support him in the ministry and everything like that's over there, as well as
But you
far as
have
my
a
kids.
child. You have a child and you're supporting yourself. Do you have a really good job?
Yes, I work in a restaurant. I'm a busser and also a waitress.
You're driving a
No,
bus.
no, I'm a busser and a waitress at a restaurant.
You're a waitress. Okay. So a lot of people in the comment section are saying you should stop sending him money. Okay.
Yes,
But
Lord.
all I can say is be careful out there. Okay. Just because you meet someone, I don't know him. I can't say he's not real, but you need to be careful. Right? Please be careful because scammers are also in the church. A lot of people in the church pretending to be Christians, pretending to be pastors. but they scam people. So a lot of people are saying, please stop sending him money. That's
But
what
I mean, I
everybody's
have a
saying.
child by him.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you do this, Stephanie? Test
I
him.
have a
Try to
child by
test
him.
his love. Stop sending him money and see if he's still going to be loving and romantic and treating you the
Mm,
same way. Test him and see.
okay, I'll try that
Yeah.
out.
Don't send him money for a period of maybe 3 months and see if it's going to turn against you.
I'll try that. Okay, I will.
Yeah, try that. Be safe out there, sis.
You too.
Look after yourself, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Bye,
Okay.
sweetie. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, that was Stephanie. She's talking about her own situation with her boyfriend in Nigeria, who is so-called pastor, and she's saying that she's sending money, and everybody in the comment section is just saying red flag, red flag, red flag. So I don't know. Be careful. That's all I will say. Right, we're about to end now because we still have another show, and I need to conserve my voice. But Skyline is from China, so I'm going to take his or her call. Thank you, my darling, for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Auntie V. I'm so grateful to be on your show tonight.
Thank you, my
Yeah,
darling.
we too are preparing to go to bed right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So mine is an unpopular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's not confirmed, but this is what I suspect in Annie's case. Yeah. I think Annie is in competition with the other baby mamas, and it's like who is the first or who will win Two-Face heart or who will be the wife. It's like it's a game and she kind of win. Now, if she leaves Two-Face, she will lose face. Like
Aha.
she will, I don't know, it will be embarrassing because like she played these games like a lottery which she won, and Two-Face is the prize that she won. So she doesn't want to lose him. If she lose him, the other baby mamas will laugh at her. Maybe all the things she did, all the things she put up with, all the things she had to go through just to win him. Now, if she leaves him, maybe she's thinking like people will laugh at her or the other baby mamas will mock her. So that's why she's staying. So Two-Face now is like a prize. It's like a rotten prize that she won, that she won, but she cannot lose it. Because it would be too embarrassing. All the things she did, like, we were just like the outsiders looking in, but those that are inside, like the baby mamas and the family, they will know exactly how everything like how their relationship went through and all the contests they have to go through, all the competition they have to go through among the baby mamas. So it will be too embarrassing for her if she leaves the marriage, because she's in competition with the rest of the baby mamas. Yeah, so like she won this guy, so how am I going to lose him after all I've been through, after all I did to get him? How am I going to lose him? How am I going to leave him? Like we die here. Oh, that's what is going on. Like we die here. That's what I feel like is going on. I cannot afford to lose you after all I have contributed to your life, after all that I have done, after all, after everything you've benefited from me and after what I've contributed into your life. I cannot lose you just like that. Like I have won. So anyhow the team be, we go day here, we go cry together, we go laugh together. Like that's what I think is happening.
Actually, your point is not an unpopular one, no, Skyline. A lot of people agree with you, and I see reason in what you are saying. No, it just might be true that she doesn't want to be the one after all the drama that will now leave because of the other baby
Yeah.
mama she's fought over the years. She wants to be the
Yes.
last one standing. Is quite valid. Is possible. Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you remember the last time when that lady Pero, the one in the US, the fight they had, it says a lot about their love circle. It sounded like she was in competition with that very Pero herself, and the Pero was like, "I will show you. If I cannot win him, I will make sure that you will not be happy." That's what it looked like. Like you will never be happy if I cannot get him. I'll make sure that whoever wins will never be happy. So, and she has this beautiful body that keeps attracting Two-Face. Yeah, you can imagine, because even though I'm sure Pero is aware that Two-Face will not marry her. She's aware that Two-Face
Pero
will
is
not
in
marry her.
another relationship now. I don't think she's romantically linked with him anymore, to be honest.
I mean, the one, okay, oh, yeah, but what I'm saying is that she had those two. First, she has the two kids before Annie gave birth to her daughter, before she gave birth to the last one. That's what
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, like in
Pero.
that
Yeah, that's
context.
Pero.
Like before that, I mean, before now. I mean, like before now, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Oh,
it's
okay.
one of those situations whereby, okay, I know you're going to get married to Annie, but I'll make sure I make Annie's life miserable by having another child with you. And then, because I have 3 children, you have no choice but to pay attention to my children. And you paying attention to my children would mean that you also have things to do with, you have you have some form of communication with me. So Annie will have to deal with me in her relationship. She'll have to deal with the fact that I will be a part of her relationship. Like that's what I feel like is going on. And now Annie will be too embarrassed to leave because like she has fought all these fights, she has dragged him left, right, center. Like how is she going to leave now? It's no. She's not thinking and Pero, I don't think Pero is married. I think they're just dating. I don't think they're married
No,
yet.
yeah.
Yeah. So Pero now is a threat to Annie. I don't think other girls outside are so much of a threat like Pero is to Annie. I think that lady is a threat to her because if Annie leaves this guy, Pero can marry him because she's not married. She can marry him and she has 3 children for him.
Pero is in America. Two-Face lives in Nigeria. How can you be threatening with someone that doesn't even live in the same country with you?
That is what a low self-esteem does to a person. It doesn't matter. Once you just have that low self-esteem, everybody's a threat. If I even his mom will be a threat to you. Once you don't have if your esteem is down, everyone will be a threat to you. So that's what I think is happening now. Is that she doesn't want to give the chance to Pero to come in. So Pero is her biggest competition. So she has to stay. Like no matter what Two-Face does, she can only come online and scream and yell. By the end of the day, she's going back. Because that's what I think is happening. I don't know.
I think it's a very valid point you've made, Skyline. Very, very valid. Thank you very much, my darling.
Yeah, thank you so much, Auntie B, for letting me in. Okay,
You're
I'm going to bed now. Good night,
Have
everyone.
a good night. Salute all the Chinese people over there.
Yes.
Be safe, yeah. God bless you, darling. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, Skyline is taking it from another angle, and she's feeling that the reason, a lot of people have been saying, why is she not living? Why is she not living? So she's of the opinion that it's because she doesn't want to lose after all the fight. And that's, it's a possibility, to be honest. Nobody knows. You see, when it comes to this marriage and relationship, now only the two people where they side, they really know. Wait till join them and wait till go still bring them. But fantastic conversation this afternoon. Thank you, everybody that called in. I really appreciate you, particularly my brother Paul. Your call was, oh my God. I'm still reeling from all the things you said about your parents' relationship and the things you took away growing up to become a man, an adult, living at Nigeria to go to America. Wow. We need people who can actually reflect like that and say, no, I don't want to be I don't want to be the kind of father or the kind of husband my father was. He was a great man, but he wasn't a good father. So like Two-Face, everybody's saying Two-Face, great man, shitty husband. He said it himself. It's not. And a lot of our mothers in those days is the same thing, staying in all these marriages 40 years. Maybe it's still continuing. For all we know, just like Paul's mother, Annie is staying because of her children. Maybe her eventual joy will come. But the danger of staying in a relationship like that for years is that you can lose it though, emotionally. You can lose it mentally. So it's very risky. Putting yourself through so much, all in the name of maybe if my children grow up, they will benefit or I will enjoy from them. My satisfaction, my emotional satisfaction will come from my children. Live your life. The children have their life to live, I beg. Our parents had their life to live. Most of them, they didn't have, better choices. So it's understandable. But now, in this day and age, especially for people who are young, they are working, they have their careers, they've made money. I don't know. So it's possible is what Skyline is saying about how Annie doesn't want to be the one that will lose out, so that but I will not come and laugh at her, and all the baby mamas will not come and say, Nto, Shebi, you say you must marry, now you be wife, Oh yeah, now let's see you do that. So that is it. Guys, please give this video a thumbs up. This is my second show today. So encourage me by thumb it up. Give it a thumbs up. If you are catching this on playback later, give us a thumbs back. Thumbs up, please. Share this video and let the lessons be learned. You can have a peaceful, happy mutually satisfying relationship, and even be renewing your wedding vows like Jason and Mary Njoku, or you choose Basbos and Wawulens like Two-Face and Nani Dibia that is toxic and people every day. Like Junior said, people are tired in Lagos. They don't even want to hear it again. I beg, no, na carry na wahala go. Na alone, I don't marry. No, we hear word. You know, it is well, oh. It is well. Thank you so much, everybody. Give us a thumbs up, like this video, share it, and I'm back. It's almost 5 o'clock now. I'm back at 7 p.m. UK time. That's 1 or 2 p.m. depending where you are around the world. I'll see you in a few hours. Thank you so much. Have a good afternoon, guys. Love you guys very much. And for those who are going to sleep in China, have a good night. And we shall see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you. Bye.